Hello everybody, welcome back to another one. My name is Nathaly if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back to my channel. And today, by the title, you already know that we're doing a concierge Q&A. I am currently at work trying to record this video, and if I look to my right, I'm looking at cameras because I'm still at work. Excuse my uniform, I dropped some caramel sauce on my shirt, and yeah, I didn't feel like buying another one, so I put on a sweatshirt, which is fine. But yeah, day in my life. So yeah, I wanted to do a Q&A just to answer a bunch of questions that everybody has been asking or want to ask. I just wanted to put it all in one video, so let's get started. Concierge is basically, in my opinion, a personal assistant. It's somebody who's there to actually give service, deliver, be knowledgeable about the area, and just make other people's lives very easy. I'm going based off my personal experience with these Q&As. I'm not really based off of other industries. I know that you can be in a hotel industry or a corporate industry, so those are completely different from residential. Maybe more or less responsibilities. I don't know. I've never been in those situations, so yeah. My primary responsibilities it doesn't matter if you're on the renter side or owner side. I feel like your responsibilities or my responsibilities are usually just make sure packages are put away, deliveries are delivered, make sure the lobby looks nice and smell nice, make sure the doors don't have any hand smudges, make sure everything's aligned, make sure you don't have packages behind you like I have right here. There's a bunch of packages, but like if it's too big to fit somewhere, of course you're not gonna put it in the closet or whatever y'all put it. Definitely on the owner side, don't. What you usually see, you see like packages in the mailroom. We do not keep any packages in the mailroom whatsoever. That's why we have an office. Renters might be different, but renters, yeah, some places renters are different, but most likely as a luxury residency, I just hit my head. You are definitely putting packages in a locked room. You'd never leave packages out because of theft and whatnot. So that is basically our responsibility. Just make sure that we're organized and clean and we look presentable. Don't mind me. Handling requests from residents it's not hard. It's fairly easy. It's just if you can do it or not. Because as a regular concierge, if you're not a manager, you are very limited with what you can do. If you don't know or how to do things, just let the resident know, like, hey, like I'm not sure of your request, but I will get back to you once I talk to a manager or a property manager. Never say I don't know. That's the number one thing. Never say I don't know, because then what are you here for? Like, if you don't know, the resident doesn't know, then who's gonna know, right? So try to play it off, not really play it off, but like try to not come off like you don't know how to do a job or don't know the answer. It's just, you can find out the answer than so much not knowing the answer and then not going to find the answer. So always reply to that. But handling requests, you just make sure you be quick about it, quick on problem solving, and just finding a solution and answer. So yeah. So to be a successful concierge, like the skills that you need is definitely patience. That's number one. Number one is patience. Another thing that you do need is definitely like to be organized and knowledgeable about the area that you work in, and also, what do I say? Knowledgeable, organized, patience, a problem solver, definitely a problem solver. You need to be a team player. You need to have listening skills. You need to adapt very quickly, because it can be fast paced when it wants to, and it can be slow pace when it wants to. So it depends on how the day is. Take it day by day. Don't feel like you're doing so much, because you will overwhelm yourself, especially when it comes down to like packages and stuff like that. If you enjoy doing packages, then go ahead. Like when I first began, I definitely enjoyed doing packages. Packages was my number one thing, because me coming from a fast-paced work environment, always on my feet for like 10 hours, it was like my favorite thing to do, because I get to be on my feet. But then once I've been here for like 2 years, you get used to sitting down, and you're like, packages are like, ugh. You don't want to feel that way. That is not a good way to be feeling, but I mean, it is what it is. Hello.
I have a question.
What's up?
Do you know, for key fob replacements, I know Kayla can't hand it over us, but I'm writing the check now. I just don't know how to make it too.
Good, how are you? Good. Question, you recently made a order for a fob key, right? Did you pay with check? Who did you make it out to? See, that was an example. That was definitely an example. Everybody gets frustrated with everybody. Nobody is never frustrated with anybody. There's some residents that I am not like, I'm just like, ugh, I have to deal with you again. And that is okay. Don't get me wrong. That is okay. And you don't need to. People don't know how to work. You don't need to like show that in front of them. Just be nice. Do what you're told, and be quick on your feet, and you'll be fine. Like, it's not that hard to. What is this person doing? It's not that hard to do. It really isn't. Just like suck in your teeth and just do the job. Like, the job is making you money. Just do the job. Do what you're getting paid for, is to help those residents out. So to keep a positive relationship, yes, do what you're told, do what they ask, do the request, bring up the food, bring up their dry cleaning, whatever they ask you to do, just do it. Like, just be a good listener and a good person to do those things. Write everything down. I'm telling you, writing everything down is the best way. Writing everything down is the best way for you to be organized and be on top of task and be like 2 steps ahead. And also just, that's it. Yeah, no, not even also. It's just write everything down, no matter how small it is, no matter how teensy tiny it is. Write it down, because there's going to be a time where you get too busy and residents are coming to you left and right, and you forgot what that resident said to you beforehand. Write everything down. I'm being so serious. Write everything down, and it will be a blessing to you. And make sure you're writing notes and everything. Huh? Oh yeah, it's been there for like 2 weeks now. Hi guys.
Are you on camera? Are you live?
Yeah, I have a road. Just talking.
Testing.
You can only see Zoe. That's it. That's it. Which one's bigger? There you go.
Why are you giving her the bigger one?
I always give her the bigger one. I don't know. Okay. The thing that I enjoy the most about my job is honestly getting to know the residents, because it really benefits you at the end of the day. Not if you want it or not, but you end up developing relationships and connections while you're here. Like, since I've been here, I know lawyers, I know real estate brokers, I know financiers, like, I know doctors, nurses, like, staying updated like on food, restaurants, local events. I would definitely say, like, I mean, here I don't really need to do that as much because we're surrounded by everything, but I would say definitely keep an eye out on what residents order. Their orders say a lot, especially when they order from the same thing every week. Keep eyes on that. Saving pamphlets and you trying out foods as well is another way. Trying out new foods to get like a gist of what is good around the area that you're working. Keeping pamphlets, like menus from them, also is a good way to know. I mean, Google is your best friend. You can always search up things that are happening around where you work, but always listen to residents. They always talk about like where they've gone, what's a good place to try out, because they're very into the community. Not really so much of renters, but renters can do the same thing, but like owners definitely, they really talk about what is good around here, and they will recommend things which you can go ahead and like order those things and taste it for yourself on what residents are ordering. And especially the latest thing that I've been doing for the past 2 years of being here, which I've noticed, when you're doing packages, but notice things what people are buying, especially because like it can come in handy. There's many times where like we as concierge and my manager need something, or they're looking for something, and then I was like, oh, what about this resident always buys this. Or we did something for our dogs. I think it's called Farmer Dogs. This is not a sponsor, but Farmer Dogs, like we were both looking for something healthy for our dogs, and I've noticed that a resident always buys Farmer Dogs, and I was like, oh, and then it made me look up what a Farmer Dog is, and then I ended up doing subscription, and like it helps, and my manager ended up doing a subscription and stuff like that, so it definitely helps when you take notice of things and what our people are doing. Take everything with a grain of salt. Take everything with a grain of salt. Don't let anything get to you. Yes, it's gonna get stressful. Yes, it's gonna get overwhelming, but take everything with a grain of salt. And then I consider being a concierge for residency. I would say, yeah, so take everything with a grain of salt. Don't be discouraged. I know some companies like to why is this tilted so much? Okay, I know some companies like to hire within, so if you want to move into more of a real estate like leasing consultant, you definitely have the experience to do that, because I feel like concierge for residency side definitely takes a step into the world of real estate, because sometimes you have people walking in asking about the place and stuff like that who've never been here, so sometimes you are taking tours around the property, not so much the units, because of course you need to get permission, but you definitely can show them the amenities and just see how it is. Again, asking permission for that, but you do get a foot inside real estate, and if you enjoy showing people like amenities and showing people to sell the place to them, it's really gonna be a great place to live here, then definitely think about getting into a lease consultant, because that's pretty much the next step into if you want to make this more of a career, or you can stay as a concierge and then just move up to a much higher luxury concierge. Now, I mean, listen, other concierge, if you move it into a higher luxury place, they're more strict than ever than other places. I mean, other places are strict, but they will be more strict, and then the people are more not more snobby, but they definitely are not down to earth. You get those people that think they're better than you, and don't ever think that, because you never know Yeah, I totally forgot to do an outro for this vid, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get up to 100 subscribers, and if you made it to the end of the video, comment down a heart emoji, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.